The match between Arsenal and Villarreal, played on August 5, 2025 at Emirates Stadium, ended in a surprising 3-2 victory for Villarreal in a pre-season friendly. The match was marked by contrasts between individual flashes of brilliance from Arsenal and a solid collective performance from Villarreal, who capitalized on the English side's defensive lapses and imposed an efficient rhythm, especially in the first half. In the opening minutes, Villarreal showed they weren't in London just to play catch-up. The scoring was opened by Nicolas Pépé, a former Arsenal player, who scored against his former club and, out of respect for the Gunners fans, refrained from celebrating. It was a symbolic and curious moment in the match, which highlighted not only Pepe's eye for goal, but also the initial lack of concentration of the Arsenal defense. Shortly thereafter, Villarreal extended their lead with a goal from Arteta who appeared free at the far post after a precise cross, capitalizing on another marking lapse, particularly by defender Jakub Kiwior, who had a disastrous performance, directly involved in the plays that led to the first two goals. Despite trailing, Arsenal fought back and managed to reduce the deficit with a goal from Christian Nørgaard, one of the team's new signings. The midfielder rose well to head in a corner kick, demonstrating his ability to add aerial strength and attacking presence to Mikel Arteta's team. Despite the goal, the first half ended with Villarreal dominating and in better control, demonstrating defensive organization and quick transitions, which were well taken advantage of by forwards like Danjuma, who would go on to score the third Spanish goal in the second half in a blistering counterattack that highlighted the fragility of Arsenal's recovery. In the second half, Arsenal sought to make changes, deploying young talents like Max Daumann, just 15, who was instrumental in London's second goal after conceding a penalty converted by Martin Ødegaard. The introduction of youngsters like Daumann and Ethan Nwaneri, another prodigy who combined well with Bukayo Saka, brought some fresh energy to the team. However, defensive imbalance and a lack of synergy between the two sides prevented a comeback, or at least a draw. Among Arsenal's negative highlights was Victor Gyökeres, a major signing this season, who had a lackluster performance, touching only 14 times before being substituted around the 60th minute. Another player who underperformed was Gabriel Martinelli, the target of criticism from the fans after losing most of the one-on-one duels and failing to make decisive dribbles, despite providing the assist for Nørgaard's goal. His performance even prompted calls for a sale from some fans on social media, highlighting the growing pressure on the Brazilian. Villarreal, for their part, demonstrated that even though they aren't favorites, they can be extremely competitive when they act with tactical discipline and capitalize on their opponent's weaknesses. The Spanish team, which had eliminated Arsenal in the 2021 Europa League semi-final, once again managed to win in London, this time in a less dramatic but no less significant fashion. The victory served to showcase the team's collective progress and test the consistency of their defensive system, which withstood the pressure well in the final minutes. Overall, the match revealed a lot about both teams at a crucial time in preseason. Arsenal showed they have promising talent and strong attacking players, but they urgently need to address their defensive weaknesses, especially in transition. The connection between the new signings and the starting lineup still seems incomplete, and the lack of cohesion could be a problem if not addressed in time for the start of the Premier League season. Villarreal, on the other hand, demonstrated that, even without much individual brilliance, they can be an extremely competitive team when they play with unity and focus. The 3-2 away victory will certainly boost confidence for the rest of the season and sends a clear message. The Yellow Submarine is ready to compete at a high level again. So, what did you think of this Arsenal versus Villarreal clash? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.